everybody! Welcome back to Fandom Fights. This is a special one for a multitude of reasons. The biggest reason is, Maggie, this is the second to last Fandom match we are filming in this apartment. Oh, shit. Yes, welcome to Fandom Fights. I am Tim. That is Maggie. Maggie, how are you?
I am good. I am ready to see this match go down.
If you'll notice, something is missing from my set. Maggie threw away all my cups. I asked her to. It's okay. No, I'm very excited about this match. Lots of interesting things at play here. Winner of this match is in a number one contenders match. That's very exciting. But we also have a rematch here because these two people, Tyler Beutler, Cameron Holzmann, they played last season. Tyler etched out the victory in that one in sudden death, but Cam has been on a tear this season. Tyler's been on a tear this season. They've both been in teams and singles. They're both like at the height of their powers, and it's kind of insane. I know you are team partners with one of these people, but how do you feel about the match?
You know, it is really close to know. I feel like I don't spend enough time on Letterboxd monitoring their study habits to predict which way this is going to go out. But I think that it'll probably be very close, very, very much like the last one.
Yeah, no, I'm very much looking forward to it. Let's go talk to the players right now in a promo.
All right. Holy shit. What a year, right? No, when we first put you in Fandom, it was more like a, fuck it, let's see how it goes. And now it's like, oh, you're like one of my best Fandom players on my team. So this has been very fun, very exciting. Rematch time, huh? We're playing Tyler again? That's pretty exciting. Tyler's good. So I'm just excited we get to do this again. Because the last time we played, it was really close. I know you've wanted this for a while. What do you think?
Yeah, no, last time we played, it was really close. It came down to sudden death. And unfortunately, the first thing that came up at sudden death happened to be one of Beutler's strengths and not one of mine. And that was how it went. This time around, Rocky's not in Fandom anymore. Thank the Lord. So we've got that going for us. I like to think that I've gotten better since the last time I played Beutler. But who knows? I've been misguided in the past. We'll see.
We'll see. Why not? Manus maketh man, let's play.
Yeah.
My child screaming. But let me tell you this. Tyler's a man of few words. We won this match before. So, hey, win this match in regular time instead of sudden death. Can you do that for me?
I'll try.
All right, let's play.
All right, Maggie, what'd you think of those promos?
Yeah, they're pretty short and sweet. No real throwing shit at each other, so that's always positive. Hopefully we will stay like that throughout the match. Said more about Jurassic Park. He's bringing up Rocky, but it's fine. Yeah.
I'm not sad about either of those things.
I know.
So let's get into round number one. Here's how it's going to work. We're going to bring in each competitor, and they are going to answer 10 questions from 10 random categories in the realm of Fandom Fights. If they get all 10 questions correct, they will be issued a bonus question. You have 3 repeats and a challenge rule for the entirety of the match. Gentlemen, are you ready for round number one?
Yeah.
Sure.
Whoa. All right, let's do it. Starting with question 1, which is in what category, Margaret?
It is in Planet of the Apes. In Escape from the Planet of the Apes. Sorry. I'm going to start over. In Escape from the Planet of the Apes, Zira and Cornelius go to what type of location where they are found and killed?
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, for real.
Rip. Okay, so who's better, Blue the Raptor or Grogu?
This is a tough question.
5, 4, 3.
I feel like
2,
Grogu,
1.
but like by a
Hands
small
down.
margin.
Tyler, we'll start with you.
Is it like a shipyard?
And Cam.
I said a pier.
I'm inclined to only take Tyler's answer. We were specifically looking for a ship and a shipyard. Pier, I think, a little too broad. So Tyler gets point number 1 as we get into question number 2, which is in the category of YA dystopia. During the choosing ceremony in Divergent, What is in the bowl that represents abnegation? These movies kind of stink.
More than kind of.
I don't hate the first one.
That's fair. The first one is bearable.
2 and 3 are just
Awful.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mr. Cameron
They're just like some boring gray rocks.
and Tyler.
Yeah, I didn't have anything.
We can accept boring gray rocks. That is correct.
I was like, do I say more than just rocks?
Stones is what we had, but I think I can accept rocks. Maggie, what's next?
Yeah, your next question comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. How many people have composed the score for exactly 2 Wizarding World films?
Oh man. So what do you like more, the scores or the soundtracks?
The scores, because I can memorize composers.
Fair. That's fair.
Actually, in life, I'd say probably soundtracks, because they
5,
tend to be more emotional.
2.
Kind
That's also
of,
fair.
I
1.
guess.
Pens down. Tyler, we'll start with you.
Said 3.
And Cam.
3.
That is correct. All right. Next is James Bond. Who funds Bond's buyback into the Texas Hold'em game after he loses in Casino Royale?
Aggressive writing?
Cameron
Bond
Holtzman
movie, I
is an
know.
aggressive writer when he knows the answer. He's one of those. It's
Oh,
him. It's
I
him,
see.
and there's another person who does it really bad.
That's a fun trait.
I forget who it is. I'm gonna think on that, but there is someone else who does it just like that. 5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2,
Repeat.
1. All right, that's gonna be the first repeat for Tyler. Who funds Bond's buyback into the Texas Hold'em game after he loses in Casino Royale?
I just realized that you can see BB-8 right here. This is the
Oh,
bottom of the porg.
oh, that's lovely. All your stuffed animals all packed away.
Yeah, all my Star Wars stuffed animals.
That's fair. Also sad. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I believe we are to Cameron
It's the only Bond movie I like. Felix Leiter.
and Tyler.
Yeah.
Yes, Felix is correct. We also would have accepted the CIA on a broader type of term, but yes. So Cam goes up 3-2 as we get into the next question.
Yep, our next question comes in the category of MCU. Whose name is Scott looking for on the monument when he finds his own name in Avengers Endgame?
If you were in the events of Endgame and you had to go to the monument, who would be the first person you would look for?
Well, I would assume that I would know if
No,
he
you're
was
in
dead
Scott's.
or alive.
You're in Scott's position.
Oh, then you.
No. You're looking for Madonna, I think, probably.
Oh yeah, because I need
5,
to know if Madonna
4,
versus my husband
3,
is alive.
2, 1. Pens down. Tyler, we'll start with you.
It's Prague because I said his daughters.
And Cam.
Cassie Lang.
Whose name? But that's still technically correct. I don't know.
He's not incorrect. We didn't ask for the specific name. I'm going to say we didn't ask specific. So I'm going to say yes, and there can be a challenge if we need to. But both are correct.
Mm-hmm.
I'll talk to Coho briefly.
Okay.
My only reason why I would challenge his is on the most ticky-tack thing that he said his daughters with no apostrophe.
Maggie.
Coho, we're not challenging on that. No, we're not being dicks here.
That's fine. I'm just saying technically he's wrong in his answer, but that's fine.
Okay.
We'll leave it alone.
So we're leaving it alone. All right. So the next category is the category of Marvel, regular Marvel. The end credits scene of Venom is a scene from what other Marvel film? And to clarify, we're talking about the scene all the way at the end of all of the credits, not the mid
The
credits.
end credits.
The end, not the mid, the end. Marvel, yay or nay?
Mostly nay.
There's some yay.
There's some yay, but
Mostly
more
nay.
yay than DC, I guess. But
That's fair. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mr. Holzmann, we'll start with you.
I might be completely wrong about this. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse?
And Tyler.
X-Men Days of Future Past.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is correct.
I left during the credits and didn't know that existed.
That's fair. All right, Maggie, what's next?
your next question comes in the category of Disney animation. In Robin Hood, other than the Golden Arrow, what is the reward for winning the archery contest that Prince John has set up?
We are looking for something rather specific.
I was just thinking.
Yeah, just to clarify. So I have all my ducks in a row.
Yeah.
Don't want to get yelled at. I'm very nervous. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Tyler, we will start with you.
I know it's in different Robin Hoods, but it said Kiss from Maid Marian.
And Holtzmann.
I think that might be right. I said Knighthood.
Tyler is correct. It is a kiss
Yeah.
from Maid Marian. That is correct. So it is now 5-4 in favor of Cameron as we get into the next question, which is in Pixar. Chum is what kind of sea creature in Finding Nemo? This movie slaps. Did it as a watch along recently. It was a good time. No alcohol required. Except I think there was alcohol involved.
I was gonna say you probably had alcohol. I don't know if I had.
I probably got shit housed watching Finding Nemo 5 on the
On
internet.
Tuesday.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I believe we are to Mr. Holtzmann
Sure.
and Tyler.
I guess Turtle.
Shark is correct. Anka, Chum are the sharks. Yes. What's next, Maggie?
Sorry, 1 second. I screwed up. Okay. Your penultimate question in round 1 comes in the category of horror icons. In Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Julius is a student athlete who competes in what sport? Heck, the titles of these movies. Am I right?
Friday the 13th, Part 12. The end is nigh as the Jason attacks the city of the boat of the thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mr. Beutler, we'll start with you.
Just boxing.
And Cameron.
I said wrestling.
Boxing is
Yeah.
correct.
I was like, I know he beats the shit out of him on a roof.
That's true. That is correct. All right, so we're going back and forth here. Cam is still in the lead with 1 point as we get into the final question, which is in DC. And the question is, who directed Constantine? Not to be confused with the Muppet.
There's like a piece of grass in my water.
How the fuck did that happen?
I don't know.
Were you rolling around outside?
No.
What the hell's going on?
I did go outside today. I'm not sure how that
5,
happened. I'm
4,
gonna wash this cup, I guess.
3, 2, 1. That's down. Mr. Holtzmann
Francis Lawrence.
and Tyler.
Francis Lawrence.
Both are correct. So at the end of round number 1, Cam is in the lead 7 to Tyler 6. It is a 1-point game as we get into round number 2. Here's how it's going to work. We're going to bring up the wheel from wheeldecide.com. Each player is going to have a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can choose to spin. If they don't like what they spin the first time, they can choose to spin again, or they can keep whatever they spin the first time. But they got to keep. I'm losing my mind. You got to keep what you spin the second time, people. If you choose to spin again, you can go to multiple choice, but it devalues it to being worth 1. Guys, Jesus fucking Christ. It's insane how often I have to tell you people to watch out because stealing is available in round number 2. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Tyler, you have 2 repeats left. Cam, you have all 3. The wheel tonight is as follows. Planet of the Apes, MCU, horror icons, Pixar, Disney live action, Wizarding World, scores and soundtracks, and Star Trek. So, Mr. Holtzmann, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Tyler?
I assume Koho's laughing because Tim cut out, but you could hear him on Maggie's audio, right? Koho, you're muted.
We could hear your audio and you cut out from the other side of Maggie's.
Nice.
Anyway.
We want to go second, right?
Okay.
Go second.
So I'll bring in Mr. Newberry.
If that pink hair man says Tic Tac one more time, there's going to be a thing of Tic Tac shoved somewhere. Just
oh my. Tyler, you land on Star Trek. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I think it's a spin-off, right?
Sure. Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I feel. Yeah.
What?
I feel
No,
like
say
it's
what
in,
you feel.
but yeah, we could spin again. But like it's like right in the middle. So we'll spin again.
Okay. Sweet mercy.
All right.
Imagine Tyler's
is-
like being married to
This
my
is what
wife.
you're
I never
stuck
know.
with Disney live action.
Wonderful.
Multiple choice your way through. Do not risk anything at this point. Thank you.
All right, I'll go ahead and give Tyler his questions and Disney because you are his team partner. I feel like that's the more fair thing to
It's
do.
true.
All right. Tyler, are you ready?
Yes.
Your first question. What Worlds of DC actress voices Polly in Underdog?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Margot Robbie, B, Diane Lane, C, Amy Adams, D, Robin Wright.
Say Diane Lane. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Cam, chance for a 1-point steal. Your options again are A, Margot Robbie, B, Diane Lane, C, Amy Adams, D, Robin Wright.
Is it Amy Adams?
Sure is. That is correct for 1
That movie's
point.
awful.
It sure is. All right, Tyler, your second question. What does Cliff put on his tail fin before he flies planes in The Rocketeer?
His gum.
That is correct for 2 points. A tie game.
That movie for the first time.
Oh, wow. All right, your third question. What singer does The Rock's character idolize in the game plan?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Michael Jackson, B, Prince, C, Elvis Presley, D, Paul McCartney.
Say Elvis.
That is correct for 1 point. Your fourth question. In Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the first 2 kids are hit by the shrinking ray when they go into the attic to get what?
The baseball.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question in Disney live action, Mr. Beutler. Dumbo takes place after what war?
No, let's go multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, the Civil War, B, World War I, C, World War II, D, Vietnam.
Let's say World War One.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, so Tyler gets his total up to 12, but with that steal, Cam has 8. Is that what you have, Maggie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we will bring back in Mr. Coho and the wheel for Holtzmann's spin. The spin is away, Mr. Holtzmann, and it lands on horror icons. Would you like to keep it, or are you going to tell me to spin again?
I'd say
We should probably spin that again.
Yeah.
I am shook.
We'll
at
spin
this.
that again.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
shocked that the Pureflix boy is spinning away from horror?
Listen, some of those are horror movies a little bit.
This is true.
And it lands on Spinner's Choice.
There you go.
Scores and soundtracks?
Yeah.
Instead of one.
Scores and soundtracks.
Okay, Maggie, go ahead and give Holtzman his questions in scores and soundtracks.
All right, Holtzman, your first question. What Disney live-action movie has the following songs? When Love Is Gone, Thankful Heart, and One More Sleep Till Christmas.
That is the Muppet Christmas Carol.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. What Star Trek composer composed the score for the animated 1978 Lord of the Rings?
That would be Leonard Rosenman.
That is correct for another 2 points. Your third question. What song plays while Shrek fights Farquaad's guards at Duloc in Shrek?
A Bad Reputation.
That's correct for another 2 points. And your penultimate question. What Bond composer composed the score for Howard the Duck?
John Barry.
That is correct. And your final question.
I
Who
watched
composed
that
the score? Who composed the score for Road to Perdition and Finding Dory?
Thomas Newman.
That is correct for a clean sweep of the category.
All right, so I have Holtzman up to 18, Tyler behind with 12.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to get into round number 3. Here's how it's going to work. We are going to go into the betting round. We will say a category. The players are then going to have to decide whether they want to bet 0, 1, or 2 points on the question. If they get the question right, they gain the points they bet. If they get the question wrong, they lose the points they bet. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or the score reaches 0. Any questions from the players?
Nope.
All right, the first question, or the first category that you guys can bet points on is going to be Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, we got a full send, pretty much most of this round. So get ready. Yeah.
Ko, what are you thinking?
I mean, how well do you remember the movies? Like, I mean, the round was close.
I mean, like, I knew the general idea of the question in round 1, but also, like, I don't want to take the risk that something like that happens again. So I think I go Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, that's fine. Go for it.
We're good, managers?
Yeah.
All right, let's get bets, starting with Tyler.
2.
And Holtzman.
0.
All right, your question in Planet of the Apes is, in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Koba locks away Rocket, Maurice, and those loyal to Caesar inside of what? You're looking for a general answer. This movie's awesome.
It's awesome.
Not my favorite of the 3, but I like it a lot.
I don't really know which one is my favorite. I like go back and forth every time.
War is my favorite. 5.
I know it is.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Cam, who bet 0.
Is it a bus?
And Tyler.
Also said bus.
That is correct. So Tyler gains 2 points, goes up to 14. It's now a 4-point game as we get into the next category, which is what?
And your next category is Star Wars.
I think we.
Yeah.
I know it's a risk, but I think if anything comes that we talked about prior, they're going to bet against us. This is a shot that they could bet, but they could also not bet. So I'd rather you try to stab at it than die on a question that we definitely don't know the answer to. Use your repeats if you have to.
Okay.
Coho, I'm thinking either Dead Man's Chest or Mary Poppins.
I was thinking Tic Tac.
Orange flavored ones are great. I would say. I mean, I will let you make the call. Whatever you are feeling most comfortable about right now. You don't, need to, but if you want to.
Okay.
We're good, managers?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. Let's get bets starting with Holtzman.
0.
And Tyler.
Also 2.
All right, Maggie. What is the question?
Your question in Star Wars is, name 2 of the 3 planets that Obi-Wan visits in Attack of the Clones.
What was this?
Planets. I hate planet names.
That's fair. You know what I love? The Halloween franchise.
Yeah, I know you.
It's a good time. It's a good time.
Kind of.
Watched 4 of them in the last few days. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right. Tyler, we'll start with you.
Nothing.
Cam.
I said Utapau and Coruscant.
That is incorrect. The correct answers are Coruscant, Camino, and Cody Newberry's favorite, Geonosis.
Oh, that's right.
So it is 18-12, 6-point game with 3 questions remaining. What is? Oh, I'm sorry. I say the next one. The next one is the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
American Beauty.
You sure?
Yeah.
Just you have to bet out to tie. So and do your favorite thing. So maybe it's in the cards. We'll go to sudden death. So.
All right, good.
I like your chances if we go. All right, Ben.
Okay. All right, let's get bets starting with Tyler
2
and Holtzmann.
0.
All right, your question is: in Spider-Man Homecoming, after the first video in gym class, the second time we see a Captain America school video is during what high school occasion?
High school occasion. That's an interesting way to phrase that.
Keep it down there, sister. Although I'm not supposed to call you sister. I called you sister.
Isn't she your wife?
Druid freaked out. He was like, ugh. Please don't call her sister. I said, fair. That's fair. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Cam, who bet 0.
Detention.
And Tyler.
Detention.
That is correct. So Tyler gains 2 points, go to 14. It's back to a 4-point game as we get into the next category, which is what, Margaret?
Your next category is Pixar.
Coho, I think Bridge to Terabithia.
You got to.
Yeah.
Yep. So bet it out, and hopefully he misses a Pixar question. Weird if he does. But yeah, bet 2. Bye.
Okay. Let's get bets starting with Cam
1.
and Tyler.
2.
All right, Maggie, what's the question?
Your question is, what Oscar-winning actress voices Arlo's mother in The Good Dinosaur?
I was not expecting so many blank faces.
I don't either.
How you doing, Maggie? Ready to move?
No.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Cam
I said Diane Keaton.
and Tyler.
Is it Frances McDormand?
Frances McDormand is
Wow.
correct. So Tyler goes up to 16. Cam goes down to 17.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a 1-point game as we get into the final category of the match, which is the category of horror icons.
Oh, holy shit.
I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, for
Coho,
Burn everything you have, but
you got
this is
we
our best
got
shot.
it.
I
Got it.
want to go Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think
We're
they'll
gonna-
bet 2 to match us, but who knows what happens. But good job, Tyler. Wow, it's fun.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Freaking good dinosaur.
Close,
piece of
yeah.
shit.
All right. Let's get bet starting with Tyler
Well, 2 as always.
and Cam.
Let's see what happens, too.
We'll have a winner after this question, Maggie. All right. The question in horror icons is: in which Nightmare on Elm Street film does Freddy suck all the air out of a girl in her dream, making it appear as though she died of an asthma attack in real life? What do you think about these movies?
They suck.
No,
Yeah, for me it goes Michael, Jason, Freddy.
you're insane. Although I will say I enjoyed Jason more on this last rewatch than in past. With watching them with you was
Right, made
very
it
fun.
a good time. Yeah.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
All right, it's going to be Cam's first repeat. In which Nightmare on Elm Street film does Freddy suck all the air out of a girl in her dream, making it appear as though she died of an asthma attack in real life? You have asthma.
I do.
Does
I'm not
that
gonna
suck?
die from it though.
Oh,
I mean, it used to suck a lot more.
it's fair.
Recently, it's been sucking, but yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Cameron
I said A Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child.
and Tyler.
I said Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master.
And your winner, Tyler Beutler. The answer was A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master. Maggie, hell of a match.
Yeah.
Cam played fucking great. Tyler stumbled a bit in round 2, but then found his groove in round 3. Thought it might have been over after that Star Wars question, but you know, the betting just sending full and round 2 and round 3 paid off. Yeah, let's go over to the unfortunate second place finisher today. We have Cameron Holzmann. Cam, really great performance today. You crushed scores and soundtracks. You had a great round 1, 7 points. It really just came down to that one question, the Pixar question. How are you feeling?
Hindsight 2020 probably should have bet 0, but like, you know, it's Pixar. We don't usually expect to miss those.
I think the big thing was I was thinking about betting 1 on MCU and didn't, and I would have gotten that. It sucks that once again Beutler's strength comes up as the final question in round 3. How many times does that have to keep happening to me? But no, like I think I proved today, like I deserve to be here. I deserve to be considered a good player. It just came down to the one category, and I was flip-flopping between 4 and 5 on Nightmare and just couldn't remember which of the two it was, and I picked the wrong one, and that's all she wrote. But
yeah, I mean, I think absolutely we've been considering you a great player in Fandom Fights. We don't know the outcome yet because it aired yesterday, but we don't know what happened. You're doing really well in teams. You just had another teams match. You and Redshaw playing really well together. And then, like having these couple matches, like even in a loss, putting up overall a big amount of points, even if the end score doesn't reflect it. I think you played really well. The next time we see you is going to be in the tournament. So how are you feeling about your chances in the 32-person tournament?
I feel good. I think 4 and 3 keeps me at least at a decently high seed. I've been working on a lot of this. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Any thoughts, Coho, before we?
Holzmann's done really well in tournaments, and I'm excited to see what he does in a 32-person Fandom one. So I'm excited to see how he does this year.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you soon in singles, Mr. Holtzmann. I don't know what's happening with teams. We haven't tried it yet. So we're going to bring in the winner today, Mr. Beutler. Tyler, you won on the last question. You looked like your soul left your body during the Star Wars question, but you came back to win it. You are now going to be in a number 1 contenders match. We do know who your opponent is, but I don't want to say because the match just aired yesterday. I don't want to spoil that for anybody if they haven't watched it yet. So you're going to play either myself or Thomas Scully. But how are you guys feeling about the match today?
I mean, thank my lucky stars. March 25th, third round, just as Cody Newberry's round this year. Anything can happen. I feel like I'm going to Disney World. I'm so excited right now. Listen, we can say that Horror Icons was the last question, but we still had to get through Pixar and down 6 points entering round 1. So we can say whatever it was, that there was a we should have went to sudden death. He should have hit. We would have been in this whole predicament. I'm really proud of Tyler. I think he played. He didn't get to prep a lot for this match. We talked before it. I literally asked him how are we feeling, and he went, and we won. So I'm hoping we can put together a study plan for this next match, and that we can get him ready to take on whoever we have to take on, because you or Scully is not going to be an easy match whatsoever. But I would love to see Tyler challenging for the belt. That would be insane, because how we started last year, entering this community and having a shot. But we're going to put the Scuddy guide. Cam's a great player. I mean, he's one of those players that split back and forth, and he's probably one of the best players that split back and forth. Like,
Absolutely.
If we're being honest, he's probably the best out there that can do both and do well at both. But no, I mean, we knew what we had to do. We had the full send. Pixar came up, and if we didn't miss Star Wars, we would have probably not bet on Pixar like we did, and we hit it. He doesn't. That's an insane. I'm glad I cursed him, because I was like, hey, miss a Pixar question. Good luck. And it happened. So, first order. And they can say what they want about tournament time. There's one faction that wins tournaments in this, and it's us. So, enjoy second place. I don't know what you're doing, but if any of ours are in the tournament, we're winning the tournament. That's what happens every year. So, yeah, I'm so excited to see Tyler next in this number one contenders match, because we'll prep him, we'll get him ready, and I think, and then him and Maggie's got matches coming up. So, like, Tyler just has a shot that he could be.
Tyler's in 2 number one
mayhem.
He's in 2 number one contenders matches officially, with the Some Like It Hoff and now this. So, Tyler, the man of few words. Any thoughts before we say goodbye?
Not that early. My heart's still pounding.
One day he's going to come on and be like, Cam, you're a punk bitch, and like we're all going to lose it. But no, you're really not, Cam. I really respect you. But
all right, bye guys. So Maggie, any final thoughts on the match?
As predicted, it was a close one. It came down to the last question. Not a shock. Very excited to see what happens with Tyler next, the number one contenders match, but also to see Cam come back through the tournament. I imagine that he will have quite a showing. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of Fandom Fights. Be on the lookout for more matches very soon, like those number one contenders matches we have teased you with today. So, for Tyler and Cody, Coho and Cameron, Maggie and myself, this has been Fandom Fights. Grab a Michelob Ultra Seltzer Water, which is what Maggie's been drinking. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone? Huh? Good.